US dollar is going to collapse. 2023, we are going to go in a recession. It's going to lead to a world depression. Do you see them above in the video? They have formed an alliance to kill the dollar. Make sure you have your house in order. Make sure you have supplies. Make sure you have what you need in an event of emergency. They are not going to stop until they succeed, and they will succeed. Not only are they going to destroy the dollar, but they are going to destroy America with nuclear bombs. First, they will strike us with the EMP, and they will let us fight amongst ourselves. We won't have any communication to the outside world. No TV, no radios, no phones, no internet. After we are weak from fighting each other, they will strike us. They will send in the ground troops, and then they will pull out, and then they will nuke us. These are the 10 horns. Right now, the acronym is B.R.I.C.S. It's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It's 5 countries. 6 and 7 are Argentina and Iran, who are on a waiting list to join. And the 8th is Saudi Arabia, our once ally. And then I know North Korea is going to be the 9th, and I have a feeling Turkey is going to pull out of NATO, and they will be the 10th. And it is biblical that they destroy Mystery Babylon. They will run with the beast for the last hour. And God warned us about this. He begged us to leave. He said, leave her. Don't be partakers of her sins. Because he is going to use the 10 horns to judge us. He puts it in their hearts. This is why this is going to happen. Because God is making it happen. Not only do we get destroyed, there is nothing left. We are desolate. There is nothing left on or in this country. We are watching it happen. We are watching the 10 horns form right before our eyes. Keep count and watch how many are joining, because once it gets to 10, that means we are in the final hour. They come together with one mind, and then they hand their power over to the beast, which is going to be the United Nations. Never in America's history has there been an alliance this strong with superpower countries to remove the dollar. Europe is very weak, and the United States is in a weak state. Get your armor of God built up, because the things that we're going to see in this country is going to be things that have never been seen before ever.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, starting at verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, in the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Call Allahum La, Alahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Adawan, Hamashiach, Yahweh Bahasham, Rachahach Hudash. I am the brother Tazayar from the Prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida, giving double honors to the elder bishops and elder apostles of Great Millstone and Teacher Roland Ruwell. Salutations and blessings to the man that's laboring within this truth. All right, to the Akim and to the Akwaf that's tuning in. All right, Yahweh Shemashah Barakatham. To the hopeful elect, Lord willing, you find this lesson edifying. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, starting at verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Revelations chapter 18 is speaking about the fall of America, man. When America will be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles, which is biblical prophecy, okay? Bible prophecy, man. And prophecy is something, okay, it's an event that is spoken about, and then it comes to pass in the future. All right? To prophesize and say something before it happens. And the Bible is a book of prophecy, okay? Prophetic writings, okay, and things that happen within the future. Okay, it holds the things that happened within the past and even the current present. All right, and as we know it, man. All right, for those who are in the whereabouts, know about that America is going to be burnt up by thermonuclear missiles, man. You have events, okay, and things that are leading up to this place going out. All right, you literally just had, okay, the leaders, okay, of the B.R.I.C.S nation, which consists of Brazil, Russia, Iran, China, Saudi Arabia, okay. All these nations have allied up to form one big, okay, unity, man. They all came together to basically go against Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, the Bible, it doesn't say America, but when the scriptures says Babylon the Great, it's talking about America. Okay, especially in this in the book of Revelations. All right. But you have these leaders, they have invited, 6 more countries to be a part of the B.R.I.C.S nation, man. To be unified and to join to fight against America, man. Okay, this evil, wicked society, which have made all of these other nations, okay, be subjected unto her, and basically, been robbed. These people have been robbed. These other nations have been robbed, swindled, lied to, deceived, to believe, lies, man. Because America has pushed their doctrines, their philosophies, and their beliefs within these other nations. And, these other nations can't get down like that because, they seeing that all America is a big bully and a liar, okay, a thief, a murderer, rapist, all the names under the book, man. This place is wicked, and they don't want anything to do with this place anymore. All right, so the new 6 nations, or countries to be exact, that have joined a part of the B.R.I.C.S nations were Argentina, okay, the Argentine Republic, the Arab Republic of Egypt, Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Islamic Republic of Iran, also the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. Okay, all have came to one accordance through the will of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, because these nations are being controlled, man. In the scriptures, it tells you that the kings of the heart of the kings are in the hands of the Most High, man. Roughly paraphrasing it. And all these nations, which have kings and leaders, have clicked together, man, on the same accordance to get rid of the problem, which is America, man. All right. So Revelations chapter 18 and verse 2 again. And he cried mighty with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, because this place will be destroyed, man. All right. It's fallen and it's become the habitation of devils. After that thermonuclear missiles, hit this place. All right. There will not be any human life dwelling upon this place. The only things that are going to inhabit this place are unclean animals. Okay, like lizards, Komodo dragons, iguanas, things of those sorts, owls. Okay, fowls of the air, which are birds, and etc. Man. And it says, in the habitation of devils, in the hold of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay, talking about those animals. Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So all nations, every nation, have dibbled and dabbled within the philosophies of America, the doctrines of America, okay, the ways of life. And this place is wicked, man. They have followed after this woman, which, promotes whoredom, idolatry, adultery, sodomy, okay, ways of death. They have pursued these ideologies, and it has left in their people, their nations, okay, in a bad, state. You just can't do these things and expect not an outcome, man. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Yeah, the kings. These leaders, these world leaders like Putin, okay, Kim Jong-un. All right, those are kings, okay, leaders of nations, of many people. They have all allied with America, man, in some way. Either it have been, they sold to America, or they supplied America with oil, resources, because America is a consumer state. It's a big ass marketplace, man. That's why, in the scriptures, it is all referred to as these great marketplaces, which they have specific names for them, but America is referred to those states because it's a consumer state. Nothing here is made. That's why majority of your items you cop from the store is, say, from China, Thailand, Korea. It's a big consumer state. And the people here are consumers. All they do is eat, buy, man. Ain't shit here made. And it says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Why do you think all these other nations and these people like East Indians, okay, the Chinese, man, Japanese, the heathens, which, to be exact, come over here and they prosper off of, having stores set up within the hoods, okay, Chinese restaurants, and the things of those sorts, the delis, which the Israelites, so-called Negro Latinos, Native Americans, they consume, they buy. These other nations get rich off of our oppression. They get rich off of us, man. That's why they come over here, to find a new way, to bring, that money back to their homeland, or either, make a dwelling over here, because, they sell their goods from whence they come to us, man, to the jade. Verse 4, and I heard another angel from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that you receive not of her plagues. Exactly, man. And this is going for the elect. All right. The Lord told us to come out of this place, man, so that we be not partakers of this place, because this place and, the people of this place have rewarded unto themselves death and destruction, because they are doing things that the Lord does not delight in. This whole place is wicked, man. And the people of this place are wicked. Because this earth is ruled by the wicked. Job 9:24 tells you that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right. But as those that have woken up to the right state of mind, all right, and Yahweh, which is the Heavenly Father, okay, the people of this world calls God, all right, And, the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the people of Israel inly called Jesus Christ, which have had mercy upon us, man. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, our powers have had mercy upon us to wake us up, to, enlighten us to what's really going on, man. Behind the curtain, behind the scenes. Ain't no more smokes and mirrors within our face. It's time to get out of this place. Why? Because it would destroy you with a sword destruction. It's also the place of our captivity. And, we ain't supposed to be here, man. If we was here any longer than the Lord intended, man, we would be dead. Scriptures goes into that as well. But it says, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Yeah, because though hand go in hand, the wicked should not go unpunished, man. So we can't be conforming with this place, man. We can't be allied with this place. Why do you think other nations is getting the fuck out of Dodge? Why they not, cool with America no more? Why they left the NATO, okay, and they joined and they made their own alliance, which is the B.R.I.C.S. Verse 5 says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. The sins of this place, all right, which oppress the Israelites, the Lord's men, Lord's people. Okay, oppress his his holy ones, his men, man. His elect men. The Lord remembers all the iniquities that these places and these damn devils have done unto us. And the wickedness and the sins of this place is so great that it's reaching even unto the heavens, man. The Lord can see this, man. This place has been so wicked and so evil that it has hit the dwelling of our power, man. So the Lord's like, damn, ain't no effing way, ain't no effing way you bring this shit into my house. So the Lord's gonna step. He gonna step. And he gonna take his place out. Alright? And the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, have remembered her iniquities. Exactly. Remember the iniquities of this place in America is personified as a woman. Okay, which is also known as the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Because it has laid in the bed with every other nation, man. Okay, and it even goes into the idolatry, having many gods. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. Exactly. And what she rewarded us. Oppression, slavery, rape, robbery, murder. All those things are going to come back upon this place. Double fold. All right, and the Lord's going to do it using these nations, man. Okay, these heathen nations. Verse 7, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Why? Because that's what she did to the Lord's apple, the apple of the Lord's eye, his people. Okay, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child. To this day, we are still oppressed. To this day, we still get trodden down, overlooked, underlooked, fucking, it's just so much stuff. That's why I don't even know where to start, man. You can't really, it's just so much, man. The things they've done in the past to us, put us into slavery, okay? The heinous acts, the wicked, gruesome things they've done to our women and even our children's. Where do you start, dude? How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So the spirit of this place is that live it up, man. YOLO. Do as you please, do what you want. And this place will never, come out of power. This place will never, see, bad times, evil. Which, Yahweh Shai begs to differ, man. The Lord's gonna fucking fuck this place up, dude. Okay, just not by them thermonuclear missiles, all right, but by these plagues which he sends, the pestilences, those prophecies which have yet to come. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, which, she is a queen because she's a fucking whore. So lucky for my language, man. But it says, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. So that's what this place thinks. It's the pride of this place, man. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. Utterly burnt with fire, man. How is this place going to be burnt with fire? How is America going to be burnt with fire? All of America. By the thermonuclear missiles. Why do you think there's other nations are talking about warfare? Nuclear missiles are being tested. Moab, mother of all bombs, etc. Supersonic missiles, man. Submarine nukes. Satan too. It talks about it, man. It's in the air. It's because the Lord's putting that spirit out there, man. Therefore shall our place come in one day. On one day, this place, as we know it. LeBron James, Kobe, Shannon Sharp, Dancing with the Stars, America's Idols, freaking Cartoon Network, all this shit, man. Your Beamer, your Supras, Aston Martins, all of it is going to be gone, man, in one day. Okay, your People's Magazines, all of it. Everything of this place was going to be gone, man. Therefore shall her place come in one day, death and mourning, and in famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. Okay, and even before, this place utterly be taken out in one day, you're gonna have events leading up, okay, to that final kaboom, that kabam, that kablami, by death and mourning and in famine. People are gonna go through that. The inhabitants of this place is gonna go through that. Why? Because of their ignorance. Why? Because of their pride. Pride goes before destruction. Haughty spirit before a fall. And this is the spirit of these people, man. Okay, this is the American spirit, American pride. The pride. Everything is pride, man. The flags from the LGBTQ to the national anthem. To the everyday citizen, man. You driving, man. Motherfuckers don't even put on their blinkers no more. They don't even wait. I was trying to get out, and I was trying to hit a Yui, man, as I'm taking a brother home, and it was this Jeep Cherokee, real quick, and I'm driving out, trying to get out there in the street, trying to hit this Yui, and this motherfucker would not stop. I had the right of way, but this motherfucker did not stop, dude. And that's the pride of these people. For shit like that, they gonna get destroyed. It says, for strong is the Lord Yahweh, Bashan Yahshai, power, who judges her. Verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So all those people, who had ties with America, agreements with this fucking devil, okay, who trusted in this devil, which many people have, they're gonna be sad, man. Like Japan, I know they're also allied with America. Who knows if that place might get hit with them nukes? It could very well likely be, because, like I said, they'll hand go to hand and the wicked should not go unpunished. More so than what the scripture says, man. None of this is my words. None of this is, my opinions. This is what the Bible says, man, which are faithful and true. It says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her. They're going to cry, man. Motherfuckers going to be pulling out their hair. Why? Because America's gone. America was a big top spender. Once again, it's a consumer state, consumer nation. All they do is consume, eat, buy. That's why, look at New York. Look at New York, man. Everywhere you go, there's a store. Okay, there's a boutique. There's a Saks Fifth, Neiman Marcus, Home Depot, Walmart, all that, where you buy, man. It's a marketplace, big ass marketplace, and also it's also known as the burning pot, like a brothers like to say, because you have many nations, even of the Israelites, and even these heathen nations over there, man. New York, it's huge as hell. Many people in one spot. But America's like a big ass store, dude. Okay, and the outside, it looks amazing. It looks cool. Like the best super mall. But as soon as you step inside, you got the lights going bad. The ceiling decaying. The canned goods are spoiled. The apples there are fake. The fruits are fake. They all plastic. That's America, bro. But it says, verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, because they've all, got in a part of the spoils. They've all benefited off of our oppression, the Israelite man's, woman, and child oppression, man. Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Yeah, they're gonna see that shit. A great flame, man. All right, the lake of fire. This is what we call it. That's what the scriptures call it, man. The lake of fire. This place is gonna get hit with so much nukes, man. It's gonna be called the lake of fire, man. And all those other nations are gonna watch as this place burns, man. This place, the smoke of this place ascendeth up to 100. So bear with me real quick. 100. Why you think these nations, linking up? They clicking up. They all have a common enemy, man, and they have a saying. It's a proverb. Shit, you can say it's a proverb. Why saying, my enemy, an enemy of my enemy is of my friend. If I'm saying it right, I don't really use that word. I don't really use it, but it says something like an enemy of my enemy is my friend. Because they all seeing America's full of shit, dude. Oh, she finessed you too? Hell yeah, finesse me, man. Let's we should become best friends and go blow this bitch up, basically. Because America finessed everybody to believe a lie. To see if this is a so-called great nation and great country. Realistically, man, it's full of shit, dude. Even the people, man, I can't stand to be around these people, dude. I know you brothers can't either, But it says, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, thy great city Babylon, thy mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So in 1 hour, dude, 1 hour, all of America will be burnt up, dude. Will completely be decimated. There will be nothing here. Nothing will be on the shores of America. Not the grass, not the animals, not the weave that Eve put in her head, not them big stupid ugly ass eyelashes, not your purple jeans, not your Balenciagas, none of that, dude. Nothing will be left on the shores of America when Yahweh Shemashah gets done with this place. That's why I said, standing afar off for the fear of her torment. This place will be tormented. And even before, those news come, this place is going to be tormented. Jeremiah 30:7. Jacob's trouble, man. When these damn troops going to come down here, dude. All right, these troops gonna come down here, and they're gonna get to work. These foreign troops, you're gonna have many people fighting amongst each other. Also in the book of Second Ezra, telling them how how many people perished by the sword, and famine. All those were plagues and pestilences that the Lord is going to do to visit this place. It says foreign soldiers, foreign troops, and continuing. And it says, "Sing alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come." Yeah, and this is what rightfully so into this place. "And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore." Exactly, because America once again was the one who was buying all this shit, buying their merchandise. They was only using this place for their benefit. Verse 12, "The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls," these were all riches gotten by the sea. Anyways, America stole these things from these other places and forced them to be in alliance with America. "The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all Thyan wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass and iron and marble." And this is what you call real riches, man. Resources, which America drains like a damn vampire. Okay, Babylon drains from everyone, man. "And cinnamon and odors and ointment and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and weeds and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men." All that you can find in this place. And this is why, these people, they do a lot of things just to come to this place, man. This place is known as a place that opened doors and opportunities. Okay, and the sky's the limit here, but all surely it ain't. It ain't all as it seems. From the outside looking in, it looks great, but from the inside, it's a place, man. It's a captivity, man. It's a prison. It's hell. As soon as you come in here, there ain't no escaping this place. Verse 14, "And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all." It's all going to be gone in 1 hour. Verse 15, "And the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and in purple scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls." All right. Purple, you're going into royalty. Fine linen. All right. And those things of sorts. Verse 17, "For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught." So in 1 hour, all those years, hundreds of years of gaining, stealing, taking, unrighteously, these riches and ointments and, the name that America has built for itself will be gone in 1 hour. All that work for nothing, man. "For 1 hour, so great riches come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and in sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off." Exactly, because ain't no point of coming over here no more to, drop off, any of those things. Because that's how America, gets their things within, by the sea. Also like they did it over there in Great Britain, which was their former, that's where they basically kind of get their ways from, man. Okay, that beast system, it's the same thing. They get their shits by the ship. Their shit by the ship. But there won't be no need for that because America's going to be gone, man. All right. That's why it says, "For in 1 hour so great riches come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city?" Verse 19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. 1 hour, man. It's all gone. Verse 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High Yahweh Shemashai have avenged you on her. And this is what we hope for, man. This is what we're waiting for, man. For this place to be taken out, man. All right, this place which have persecuted, demonized, okay, alienated the men of the Lord, his people, oppressed unjustly, and done us wrong, man. This is what we wait for, bro. We want this place to come to fucking naught. We hate this place. We hate the people in this place. We hate what it stands for, man. You know? And this will happen, bro. Lord willing, we be able to escape these things that's going to come upon this place, bro. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. You know, just a quick update within the news, like that brother be saying. But shalom. And then in closing, we give all praises, honor, and glory, and for the blessing of two. Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakach, Wadash. And then someone say shalom, Ditya, Babasham.